What's up? We are right now in the back of my truck, the sleeper. I'm sitting at the Wilmer yard. I had to go today and get my physical renewed, which I was gonna do a vlog with that, but the more I thought about it, would have been a bunch of boring BS. I was there and it was boring for me, so I could only imagine that watching a video with doctors, offices, and whatnot would be worse than being there in person. So, anyways, I didn't do it, but we're back on it today. I'm gonna wait. It's already kind of late in the afternoon. I made a delivery at midnight last night, or this morning technically, and then I came straight here, and I've basically been up all day since then. That's not to say that I can't run tonight. I just don't want to. I feel like I'm fine right now, but I know if I get a load, once 9-10 o'clock hits tonight and I'm trying to drive, I'm gonna be too damn tired and it's not gonna be a productive night. So anytime I feel like I'm not gonna be productive, I just wait. I'm gonna get a load in the morning. I wanted to make a video kind of addressing something. I've been asked by a few people, what do you make at Crete? What can I expect to make at Crete? This, that, and the other. All having to deal with what you can put in your pocket every week at Crete. And I don't have an answer. Well, not to say that I don't have an answer. I'm not going to answer. And I'll explain why. I can sit here, as well as any other driver, no matter what company it's at, they can sit here on YouTube, in person, whatever platform that they're using, and they can tell you, you'll make this, or you'll make this. The reason I don't do that is because it solely depends on you. And this is one reason, especially with leasing, why I didn't say, hey, come to Trans Am, you can make this leasing. Because a lot of people aren't going to make what I was making. And I'm not bragging or anything like that. Not everybody runs the same. Here at Crete, Crete's a great company in the sense of they basically will let you build your own schedule. There are drivers here, because I've seen them, I've been around them. There are drivers here that feel that they need to shut down at 4 or 5 every evening. That's fine. Now, are those drivers that are doing that, are they going to make the same amount of money that as drivers that are running until, through all hours of the night or whatever? Absolutely not. That's why I can't say you're going to make this. I refuse to do it, because I'm not going to be made out to be a liar, or, he wasn't telling the truth. You can't make that. You can, you're not willing to do it. That's the issue. So, like me, for example, I've got no issue flipping from days to nights depending on how freight is. If I've got a load that drops at, let's say I make a delivery at 7 o'clock at night, and when I get done making that delivery, let's say I've still got 4 or 5 hours left on my clock. That's enough time to go pick something else up. If they have something else available that you can get there with enough time to pick it up and get back out on the road before you shut down for the night, correct? So it might be 1 o'clock in the morning before you shut down. I'll do that. Some people will not do that. They would make that 7 o'clock delivery and they would hit the truck stop and be like, hey, I'm gonna get my 10 in, and then give me a load for, sometime in the morning or whatever. And they just run days. Solar powered trucks. I'm sure you hear a lot of people make fun of them or talk shit about them. And it's the truth. I mean, it's ridiculous. solar powered trucks. And those are the cats that are out here not making the full amount of money that they could be making. And those are the ones that are sitting around talking shit about the companies, this, that, and the other. They're not paying good enough. Dude, I make plenty of money. I've got bills. I've got a little girl. I've got things to take care of. I'm not going to put a video out stating how much that I make or how much that I think that you can make coming here, because guess what? I would be willing to bet that, you know, yeah, some of these drivers are going to come in here, they're going to be hungry to make money. There's a lot of drivers that aren't, though. A lot of drivers that are not hungry for their full potential, and that's why me and other drivers like me that have no problem completely flipping their schedules, that's why we benefit more than the ones that, you know, have to shut down 3 or 4 or 5 o'clock in the evening every single day because they're scared about finding a parking spot. If you can't back your fucking truck, you know, you practice, and you can practice as much as you want, and you're always going to get into situations that, you know, every day's different out here. You're going to run in completely different situations every single day. So, you know, it just gets to the point, though, where if you practice enough of your backing, you get to the point where you're comfortable enough to say to yourself, like, I'm not worried about, you know, trying to find a spot to park legally at 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, morning rather, 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, because chances are you're going to pull into the truck stop and there's going to be that, you know, 1 or 2 or 3 spots randomly throughout the parking area that people left open because I'm not even going to try to get in there. Well, get your ass in there and you got a parking spot. That's usually how it is for me. You know, that's why I don't have an issue with running past, you know, 7, 8 o'clock at night and planning on stopping at 10 or 11. Most people want to avoid that. I don't give a shit. Because chances are I'm going to find a spot wherever I decide to stop that, you know, somebody didn't want to squeeze into or something like that, you know. But, yeah. I mean, I know I kind of rambled on that, but that basically is what it boils down to. I'm not throwing that information out there because it's not accurate for everybody. This is not a salary-based job. This is a cents per mile job. Here at Crete, company driver. This is a cents per mile job. It depends on how you run is how much you can make. If it was a salary job, I would throw that information out there. It's not, though. So you got to come here and find out for yourself, and you've got to be willing to put forth the effort to make the most amount of money that you can. So if you are, come out here. All I can say is it's worth it. If you're willing to put in the effort, it is definitely worth it to come here. It's a great company. I've said that, you know, since being here. I've been here going on, you know, just over 6 months now. Anyways, like I said, I know that was kind of random and all over the place, but it is what it is. Yeah, all my drivers that are out there on the road, stay safe. And I appreciate you guys watching my videos.